The UK Parliament has been recalled on a Saturday to discuss and vote on the nationalisation of British Steel, currently owned by a Chinese company. The government is using emergency powers to take control, citing it as a matter of national interest. This decision comes amidst concerns about the future of steel production in Britain, particularly at the Scunthorpe plant, and the impact of high energy costs and emissions taxes under the net zero regime on the industry's profitability. After the owner of the company's Scunthorpe plant admitted that the site was no longer sustainable, the Prime Minister has warned that its future hangs in the balance, along with the fates of its 3,500 employees, while British national security is on the line. Members of Parliament have voted to advance the short bill, and it now proceeds to the House of Lords for debate and passage. This means that the bill will now be debated throughout the rest of the day in the House of Lords, where all stages will be completed today. This includes 5 amendments, which have been tabled to the government's bill.
The question is, the bill will now be read a second time. As many of that opinion say aye. Aye. Of the contrary, no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it.
The emergency bill giving the government powers to take control of British Steel in Scunthorpe is continuing its passage through Parliament. But even before it has passed, officials from the Department for Business and Trade have arrived at the British Steel site in Scunthorpe. The bill, which is currently awaiting consideration and passage in the House of Lords, is expected to become law at midnight tonight and will grant legal powers to the government to take over the plant's management. The Prime Minister has met with British steel workers near Scunthorpe just hours after the steel industry bill flew through the House of Commons without opposition. The Prime Minister told the steel workers, "You are the people who have kept this going." He also tells them this shouldn't be a remove thing happening down in Westminster. It should be something that's living and breathing.
I was going to say days or weeks, and actually going on a long time of this. I remember discussing it with you when we were still in opposition. But now, the most important thing is we've got control of the site. We can make the decisions about what happens. And that means that those blast furnaces will stay on. And I'm really pleased to come here and deliver that news to you.
This is still a rapidly developing situation, with this bill moving through the Commons, and now the House of Lords before receiving royal assent. A source close to the negotiations has said the following: "This is a very hard few days and weeks ahead, as the government tries to secure the raw materials needed. You can't just do next day delivery on Amazon," they added. "Until this is in the blast furnaces, keeping them going, this won't be a job done." The government is clearly now working very hard to pull out all the stops, they said, but there are a very nervous few days to come.